Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Backyard Boys, and if you guys are new to this channel, lightly tap the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy my content, please smash that like button. In this episode, we're gonna continue working on the M6, and if you have not seen the previous episode, I always encourage you guys to go check that out just to see where we are at on the build. We got the vehicle assembled and now it's on to the bodywork. First things first, I want to show you guys all the damage. We got some pretty gnarly pillar damage over here, and we did receive this part here, this molding. That way we can fix it according to the molding, make sure the molding fit, and make sure everything's nice and flush. We did get a new door because this door was completely shot, and as you guys can tell, this here is metal or steel of some sort that is magnet, that magnet sticks to, and I can use my spot puller here to repair this, so thank God for that. That just makes my job a million times easier. So we're gonna go ahead and start this off with repairing this first. We're gonna repair that, and if it stretches all the way down here, you can see that we have some quarter panel damage here, a little dent here, and something over here. So we're gonna start by fixing this, and then after that we're gonna hop onto the doors. So you can see the doors are fully aluminum, that magnet does not stick to them, and we have some serious damage right on this crease. We're gonna go ahead and pull the panel off, put some pressure right onto this body line, and hammer this in, hoping that this will take its original shape. After that, we do have two more doors over there, or one more door at least, that has some serious damage from what I remember. And then we have this very interesting fiberglass repair. I've never dealt with fiberglass, so I'm gonna go ahead and try my best and see what we can do. First things first, I wanted to mention that this inner panel here is also damaged. So if you look here, you can see there's cracks on the inner panel. And if you guys see the previous episode, the reason why this was sitting higher, see how it sits a little bit higher, is not only because it's unglued, but also because that inner panel is damaged up. We're gonna have to figure something out. We're gonna have to make this work. We're gonna have to bring this down. We're gonna have to glue these two panels back together and then do a fiberglass repair right on the edge over here. So that's kind of the cut of work we have today. I'm not sure if we're gonna get around to this because I think we're gonna get some fiberglass material and stuff like that to get this fixed up. But as for the rest of the car, we're gonna get it knocked out and ready for some body filler. So I guess without much more speaking, let's get right onto it. I'm super pumped. I'm a little bit scared of that front door. It's got a lot of damage. I'll quickly show you guys. Damage here, 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 and here. Pretty, oh, and here. Yeah, I think I showed you that, but it's gonna be annoying. I know it's gonna be annoying. And also this quarter panel has a little dent right here too. This full car is getting painted. The roof is gonna get re-cleared. It's gonna be glossy. It's gonna be sick. I'm happy we went with the new front end because we don't have to do any body work. Saves us a lot of time. Let's hop right onto it. Bye. So we're gonna start with the top section and we're gonna work our way down, hoping that this metal here is not that rough. Hoping we can actually pull everything out without having to cut, weld stuff on it. See, that came right out, but that was nothing compared to this. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's this popping, what's going on with this. Just work our way slowly. Just work slowly, casually. Kind of work with it. It's pretty soft. Seems to be pretty soft. All right, so we're working on this pillar here, and I got a little bit tired of doing it, but look at that. The majority of it is pretty darn straight. We do have one very serious thing going on right here, but look at that. Like it's coming out. You know, it's definitely coming out. I'm happy with it. It's gonna come out even more. It's gonna be perfect. Once we're done getting all the rough draft in, we're gonna get make sure this molding fits. That's really important. And then make sure this windowsill is pretty on this side. I apologize, I have this zoomed in lens, but pretty cool cinematic shots. Right now, my guy Ed. Actually, you know what? Let me know if you guys want to see Ed more on the channel, because he's the one that films everything. He's the one that does everything, but he's pretty cool. He can throw a joke or two, and he can do some body work, and it's pretty interesting. What do you guys think? He helps me out and everything. He's not great yet, but he got great potential. I'm just showing him little tips and tricks. And what do you guys want? What if we do like a series of like learning how to body work? Example, like showing I guess you can say an amateur on how to do body work and stuff like that, how to fix things like this, how to do body lines and stuff like that. You know, not only just doing it myself, but teaching someone and kind of showing you guys the progress. What do you guys think? Guys, I'm actually quite excited about this door because I thought it was gonna be a little bit more difficult, but I went ahead and put one of these things behind here and put pressure just in this general area, and then I knocked down the high spots, and luckily, literally luckily, this whole line like came out pretty darn good. It's pretty flat here. We're pretty close, and I guess you could say we're pretty close to knocking this down and putting some body filler on it, but I want to show you guys this little corner right here that I don't really have access to. I tried getting in here with a flathead, I tried getting in here with anything. I still will try, but I want to show you guys how much of a low spot it is. So if you look over there, it's almost nothing. It's literally like 1/16 of an inch. So that's the only low spot we're struggling with. We're gonna go ahead and get that situated somehow. Worst case scenario, we can body fill that, but I don't want to body fill that. I want to make it perfect. I want to make sure my body filler is just, you know, just barely enough to cover up these hammer marks. So we do have this right now, which we're going to quickly tackle out. This is really easy. And then we have this fiberglass repair right here. So this fiberglass repair is going to be quite difficult, and we're going to go ahead and take some time on it because I've never done it before. So we're going to learn together. What the plan is though, is to clean out all the fiberglass. So I'll open this trunk. So what the plan is to open this up as much as I can, clean out all the fiberglass as much as I can, fold it to a point where I like it, and then we did buy some glue here, some JB Weld, which is fiberglass, you know, plastic. Apparently this is some really strong glue. So we'll see how good this works. That glue is to glue these two panels together. Once that thing is together, what we're gonna do is probably buy some fiberglass resin and some fiberglass glue to get this whole thing shaped out here. Never done it before, and we're gonna take a different episode to actually make this thing pretty, you know. So stay with us. We're gonna go ahead and try to glue this down and bend it down at the same time. That way we get a proper gap. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that. Literally not sure. Now I'm scared to pry it down because I'm scared to crack it. I don't know, but it is sitting a little bit too high, as you can see. So ideally this all clamped down. I don't know. I really don't know. Hopefully we can fill it in with glue, clamp it down real tight, and give it that gap that we want. So guys, we've been just kind of sitting here working with it, drilling. You guys see that little hole right there? I put a self-tapping rivet or self-tapping screw in there to get these two panels together, and that was not enough. It was still hanging just a little bit higher, or sitting just a little bit higher than it should. But we've came to a conclusion that all the damage is basically primary over here, and yes, it is cracked. But what I mean by that is all of this lifting is from this point. So when we shove this down to where it should be, everything sits pretty darn good. Basically, it's not perfect, but the reason for that is because these two panels are unglued. So the glue here will fix everything, but right here, this needs to be actually bent in there more due to the inner structure. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you guys see what we're gonna be doing to fix it, and hopefully that makes sense. So what we're gonna do right now is go ahead and flood this thing with glue. So open this up. I'm gonna go ahead and tape this seam shut down here somewhere, probably like over here, and then I'm just gonna start filling this all in with glue. And what we're gonna go ahead and try to do is either get some kind of strap or some kind of tape, and basically do this, and bend this sucker as much as we can this way, tape it. It's gonna rip, but you guys get the idea. Tape it and let that glue cure up. The reason for that is because this inner panel is damaged. Regardless, if we glue it to the panel, it's still not good enough. The inner panel needs to be bent in. I don't know how to bend fiberglass. I'm pretty sure there's multiple and millions of micro cracks throughout this piece here. And you know, the only way to return it back to shape is if we can get it into shape and have that glue stiffen up. Hoping for the best. Honestly, I've never done this before. We're learning together. Let's get through this. Well guys, this may look stupid, but we're hoping it works. That's first of all. And second of all, if this looks stupid, but it works, then it ain't stupid. So we're gonna go ahead and let this cure up probably for at least 12 hours. It says 15 minutes setting time, yada, 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 whatever. We're gonna give it some extra time, make sure it's all nice and cured up. And we put this strap on here to get this, you know, this angle that we needed to. The tape is holding the two pieces together. It's literally not floppy anywhere. Like it's 100% solid everywhere. So we're hoping for the best, prepare for the worst. Let's go ahead and wait this out and see what this has. But for now, what we gotta do is actually go ahead and finish this quarter panel right here. So I went ahead and drew this body line already in because I saw it through this damage, and just to make it 100% perfect, I drew this Sharpie right on top of it, taped under it. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this down, play with it, make it, you know, make this dent come out, and then I'm gonna transfer the tape to the top and do that once again, get this piece into perfect shape. It's just gonna be easier for me. This is a very easy damage, very light, nothing hard here, since it is steel, and I can use my spot puller with it. Just makes things so much easier. So let's get this thing done, and yeah. So we got the quarter panel pretty much roughened out. We're gonna go ahead and break up this bodywork into 2 episodes, and there's a major reason for that. We have something very exciting for the channel, and it is to come very soon, but we don't have time to continue working on it. That's why we gotta stop right now. But we also do want to get an episode out for you guys this Sunday. So I know it's not good to rush episodes, but you guys will enjoy a short and sweet episode. And this here, I read it, you know, I said 12 hours, but I read it and it says that it's sand in 30 minutes. It's been about 4, I would say 5 hours in some really good heat, like 70, 80 degrees. So, you know, I felt the glue that some of it dripped right here, and it's dry. It's completely set. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off and see what's going on. Let's see if our stupid idea turns into a good idea. I'm really hoping this works, because if it's not for this, I'm kind of screwed. I apologize for the noise. I did post on my Instagram saying that they're clearing us out and it's super loud. The noise is here like 24/7, so sucks. I apologize, guys. We'll get a shop soon, hopefully. I mean, that's definitely dry. Dry enough to, oh, chicken. I mean, it's dry. It's real dry. Just clean it up a little bit so it wouldn't get in the way of anything here. I mean, it's some tough stuff. It's definitely one piece now. All right, ready?
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Nothing flimsy. How's it look, Joe?
You dipped it down too much.
That's fine. How does this look, though?
It looks pretty flat to me.
Yeah. Look at this. See that? See that edge? We did it a little bit too much, but that's fine. Literally, that's fine. It's gonna come back up. This edge will come back up 100%. But our main concern was everything else, you know? Alrighty guys, well that is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching till the very end. If you are still here, go ahead and smash that like button. Comment your thoughts and ideas down below. We do have a very exciting news. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but stay tuned. Thank you guys once again for watching. Peace out, on to the next.